I'm gonna love you.
Hey, what's up everyone? Just thought I'd give a few tips on how to install the Injen SP cold air intake on the 2016 Dodge Dart. Now I know that it's the same process for probably all models of the Dart. Oh, this is also a 2.0, mind you that. This is not the 1.4 turbo or the 2.4 GT. I got the SXT 2.0. This is what this is. And basically, to start off this whole process, you want to take off the cable connecting the battery. You want to take that off and just leave it out to the side. And then the next step will have to be taking off all four fasteners holding in the tubes, the hose. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are connected to the throttle body, and these are connected to this would be the box here, the normal stock intake box. And to take off the box, after you unscrew those 4 fasteners, you want to unscrew that. See where there's a missing, there's just a hole? That is where you're going to unscrew one of the bolts. You want to take off this clip, and then also take off this hose. Once you do that, the box is free and you can just remove it on the spot. Okay, now for the engine cover. The engine cover is pretty easy. Once you take off these 2 fasteners and that temperature sensor right there, you could just grab it from the bottom and lift up. Okay, so bottom up. Once you do that, it'll freely come off. It's only attached to these little clips down here. And yeah, that's pretty easy and simple. And once you take that off, that's, pretty easy. But the harder part will have to be, you have to take off this wheel, unless you want to take off your whole front bumper, but that's a big hassle and no one's really trying to do that. But you can take off the wheel and unscrew, or there's bolts and clips. You could, I took off half for mine, because that's all I needed. I didn't really need to do all of them, because there is a part of the intake that is right behind the fog light and the grill. It is just chilling there, and you could really see where the bolts are. I don't even think there's a bolt. For me, I just pulled it out. Pretty sure I messed up my car, but hey, oh well. Okay, other than that, those are the 3 main components: the cover, the box, the bottom. Once you do that, to install the intake, you want to get that big tube right there and place it to know where it's going to lie. Okay, that's that big long tube. And then there's the engine hose that connects to the throttle body and the tube. And you want to just connect your temperature sensor onto it. That's coming off right now, but I'll just put it on. And Injen is good enough to supply you with these, and that's really helpful. So you install these with, I believe, 10 millimeter. Okay, yeah, you install these with the 10 millimeter. And oh, by the way, for these little fasteners here, you can either use a flathead screwdriver or I believe it's an 8 millimeter. Yeah, an 8 millimeter. And honestly, it's a pretty easy job. Once you do all that, it's pretty much connect the dots. You put it all in. But like I was saying before, the piece that's behind there, you need to take it out if you want to go into the wheel well. That's where my intake is installed. Yeah, that's easy. Once you do that, see, it's pretty self-explanatory. Tight it in all. Put it back on the fastener, put back on all the pieces that you took off. You don't really need that. That's okay. Just leave it all on the side. And yeah, that's about it. After you're done, connect the sensor. Connect the sensor, and you're basically done with the job.
At the starting